going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So if you click on the video, you already know what's going on. I'm about to just go ahead and explain this. I'm not gonna try to make it real long or none of that. I'm just gonna explain what happened. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys are new here, Tava, you know what I'm saying? I am Tava. I'm just here to live life, have fun, that's it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, comment down below, and we're just gonna get into it. So this is a video just explaining the two previous videos that I did. It was about the procedure that I had. I can't even talk because I'm still pissed about it. The procedure that I got done, and it ended bad for me. So I had a procedure done on my back. They had to inject dye contrast, which has something to do with iodine. I'm allergic to iodine. So I had to take my medicine and all that in preparation for it, right? So they did the procedure. Seemed like everything went well. I went home. You know, they told me that I couldn't take a shower until the next day. Cool, you know what I'm saying? That's fine, whatever, because I had already took a shower before I went, whatever. So that next day, I got in the shower. I was washing my body and I got a headache. It was wild, right? I got a headache, and the headache that I got was like the worst headache that I had ever had in my life, bro. When I say the worst headache I ever had, I mean the worst headache I ever had. I couldn't move, I couldn't look, I had to keep my eyes closed, I had to lay straight. I could, nothing. I was taking headache medicine, nothing was working. Now, I did that, I dealt with that for 2 days. I had the procedure on Thursday. So technically, no, I had the procedure on Friday. And then on Sunday, because I work on Sundays, I got up, you know, the headache wasn't as bad, right? I got to moving around, I was putting my clothes on, and it came back. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go to the ER. So I don't even know how I made it to the ER. I really don't know how I made it to the ER, because it was just I don't even know. I got to the ER, right? They checked me in, and I swear I was sitting waiting for somebody to even check my vitals for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, right? After that, I was like, dang, bro. And then in the midst of them, I'm waiting on them to check me in, I'm throwing up, I can't even sit up straight because I'm bent over. I'm in so much pain. It was the worst experience, right? So, that was just to sum all that little piece up. So they finally got me back in the room. They wanted to do an IV, do blood, and then they was giving me saline. Now, mind you, they had to poke me in both arms. I don't know who these people was and how they learned how to give an IV, but they got it. It was definitely the wrong people to do it. So I was just sitting there in more pain, because now they sticking me multiple times in both my arms. So they finally got it where it needed to be, and they say, okay, so we need to keep you overnight, because they gave me some kind of medicine that was supposed to help my headache. It did not help it. They kept me overnight, and they said they had to do another procedure to kind of get the dye out of my body, because I guess it had leaked into my spine. So they said that they was gonna do it that next morning, right? So I had to do the medicine. I had to redo the previous medicine that I had took, because I was allergic to iodine, right? They started that, and Nothing happened. Nobody told me about the procedure, nothing. I was in there for 2 more days, right? They said I couldn't eat or drink. And then I kept asking, like, if y'all not gonna do the procedure, can I at least eat or drink? Like, y'all got me in here just super dehydrated and not eating. And it was like, yeah, it seems like y'all making it worse. My headache ain't gonna never go away, for real, because y'all ain't really letting me do nothing. Y'all not even letting me drink no water. I know y'all giving me saline, but that ain't doing nothing for me. I swear it's not. But that, like, I was asking the nurses every time they change nurses. In the morning I would say, can I speak to the doctor? No doctor came in there. I told them I had chest pains. Like, it took them 2 days just to do a goddamn what's the thing called, the EKG. They wanted to check my heart, but chest pains is not all about your heart, you know what I'm saying? So they did that finally on Wednesday. Like, that, I've been in there 3 days already, like, whatever. But the morning of Wednesday, somebody comes, knocks on my door, and they say, yeah, we got to come down and you know, take you to do the procedure. And I'm like, well, I've been asking about the medicine that I need to take because I'm allergic to iodine. And they was like, oh, well, you know, nobody said anything about the medicine. I was like, so y'all not gonna give me the medicine? And now, mind you, my headache is still there, bro. I'm sitting in the hospital bed with glasses on the whole entire time, with shades on, like, in the dark. Every time they came in there, they turned the light on, and when they left it on. Like, do y'all not read charts? Do y'all not, like, talk to each other when y'all be changing for shifts? Like, y'all don't communicate. There was no communication between anybody that was working at that hospital. Like, no communication at freaking all. When I say no communication, I mean no communication. So it's like, dang, like, y'all ain't really trying to make me get better. Y'all trying to rack up these medical bills for me to stay in here. So I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, can I just leave, bro? Because I just don't want to be here no more. So I went down and I talked to the neurosurgeon. I was on the phone with my mama. He explained the procedure to my mom on the phone, right? I recorded it and I got a witness. You feel me? So you can't tell me nothing. The dude said that my headache would immediately go away. It would immediately go away. I wouldn't have had a headache no more. And he didn't tell me about any side effects. Like, he said nothing else would happen, your headache would go away. So at this point, I'm just ready to just get it done and just go. So they did the procedure. Now the whole time they're doing the procedure, I'm in pain, bro. I don't know if they numbed it. I don't know if they ain't numbed them up enough, but I felt every pinch, needle, poke, everything that they did. And when they was doing, like, trying to, I guess, eject all the stuff out, like, I had shooting pains down my leg and my hip. Like, let me tell you something, I was so stressed. Like, I was super stressed. Like, it was the worst. Like, it didn't make no sense. So whenever they was done, they was asking me, are you okay? I was like, no, I'm hurting. Like, this is painful. I am hurting. And they still didn't do nothing to try to comfort me or nothing. They just kept doing what they doing. So why ask me if I'm okay if y'all still gonna just continue to do whatever you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pointless. So they did what they were able to do. And then, mind you, I was holding my pee the whole time because they wouldn't let me go to the bathroom. So I went to the room, I went to the bathroom, they checked my vitals again, and they was like, okay, so now we're just gonna discharge you. Now, after all that, I had the procedure, my headache still didn't go away, they wanted to discharge me. I was like, cool, whatever, discharge me, because I'm ready to get out this hospital anyway. Because the room wasn't even cleaned thoroughly. Like, for one, it was like blood on the walls, by the door, like, blood in the bathroom, blood on the floor. Like, y'all didn't clean this room when y'all was exchanging these patients. Like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So when that happened, like, my sister noticed it because she had to come and take me to my appointment. And she had already had scheduled to be down there. We were supposed to enjoy the weekend, which I didn't even get to do because I was in the hospital the whole time. So she had to call out of work because I needed a driver on the way home. So when I was getting discharged, I got rolled out to the car. My sister was like, "Did they give you any pain medicine?" I said, "No, they did not." She called up there to the nurse's station. She went up there and they said, she actually walked back up to the area where my room was at, and she asked them, "Did they give me medicine?" She said, the nurse said that it was sent over to the pharmacy. It was nothing sent over but my iron medicine that I was already taking. So she lied about that. And then my sister kept asking, she kept calling the hospital to try to talk to somebody, and they was just giving her the runaround. Like, nobody wanted to talk. They try to transfer her every time. Like, yeah, this is who you need to talk to. You call this number. This is like every person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, if you didn't prescribe it, you should just say no. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I was just over it. Like, I just asked my doctor, "Can you just give me some medicine?" Because they didn't give me none at the hospital and I'm in pain. Now, mind you, I'm still dealing with these symptoms to this day. I still have a headache every day. It's not as to the extent, but it didn't go away. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go away like they said it was gonna go away. He said it's gonna immediately go away. You shouldn't feel it anymore. The lies you tell. And then, like, I can't even bend down to put my shoe on. Like, usually I put my shoe on when I'm standing up and I bend all the way down and I slip it on like a normal person. But I can't even do that. I have to sit down, put my leg up on my knee or my thigh, and then put my shoe on because I get sharp pains when I bend down like that. So it's like I'm still dealing with all of these symptoms, and it's horrible. Like, that was probably the worst experience that I ever had going to the emergency room. Ever. Like, ever. With any procedure that I have ever had, that was probably the worst procedure, emergency room visit ever. You got doctors saying that I don't need something that I need. Because why wouldn't I need it if every time I have a procedure that has to deal with dye or iodine, I have to take this medicine? You know what I'm saying? Like, in my head, and I was saying it at the same time, and in my head I'm like, they really trying to kill me in here, bro. Like, they trying to knock me off right now. And at the end of the day, I am having consultations with lawyers to see who is going to be able to get some action against them. Because if they doing that to every patient that comes through there, that's not good. Like, not taking into account to what the patient is telling you. Like, you had nurses trying to give me medicine that I needed to take with food when I couldn't eat, which it wasn't making sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I'm still in the process of dealing with it to this day, with the symptoms, with lawyers, trying to figure out what's going, like, who's going to be the best one to get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really just over it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just over it. I'm tired of dealing with this bull crap, for real. I'm so over it, like, for real. I'm just done. I'm so exhausted. I'm tired. Like, I have not been the same since that first procedure. I have not been the same. So I don't care what medical bills they send me. I let my insurance know, hey, this is what's going on. They gonna charge you for this, but at the end of the day, I'm just letting y'all know what I'm trying to do. So that's the explanation, the short version of the explanation, because I could have went more into detail, but that's the short version. And yeah, we just gonna roll with it and get it done. You know what I'm saying? But y'all stay tuned. It's gonna be content coming up in the next week. I went home and spent time with family. We had a good time. So you know, those vlogs are coming. I'm gonna do a couple of other videos as well that I don't think it's gonna be out this week, maybe next week, but it's content that's gonna start rolling out. My birthday month is coming up, so we trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? We definitely trying to get it. But thank you guys for, you know, watching and listening. If y'all have any questions, put them down in the comments. I'm gonna be answering questions. Follow my social. I can answer questions, and you DM me on my social as well if you want to put in the comments. But thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to the tribe, like, comment, share, click the notification bell so you get notified anytime I do drop a video. And if you don't know, now you know. Bye.